All the insane amount of publicity is got to be draining before the big game.
No, Jim, you know better than that. You and I laugh about it all the time. These players love it. You can't talk about them enough. What do you think about me? Tell me more. We love it. So they can't wait to get a chance to go out there and play today and see who's the best.
First down at the 21. And here's the toss. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. Second down and 7. On the money.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
The Rams from the 37. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. Here's the football resting at the 43. This play set up by the long gainer. The give out of the eye. Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary. A group that could be the difference in this game today. And here we have second down. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Stands in the pocket. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Egyptians come out in a 2 tight end set. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. With 2 hands, he has it. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
The Egyptians will take the snap from the 40. They'll mark him at the 41. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
They'll mark him at the 34. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Let's go.
Handoff made. And gains maybe 4. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. The Rams go with the dime formation here on defense. The Egyptians will take the snap from the 30. Makes the catch. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The Egyptians take it from the 23. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Picks up 8 here.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second down and 2. Feeds him again. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First and 10. Right back to him one more time.
The Egyptians have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. And that's a 2-yard gain. The Egyptians still driving as the second quarter gets underway. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching.
Touchdown, number 1 at the Super Bowl. They've got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Rams just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
And that's a gain of maybe 5.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Winston's back in shotgun formation. Looking long. Incomplete. They went for the home run ball there, Phil, but just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You always want to throw the football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game because you want to make the defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
He's wide open for the grab. The 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Rams approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. They give it to him on the counter. And he is tackled at the 44.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
The Rams have it at the 44. Toss to the outside. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Rams offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens is the run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Playing press coverage to the outside. 3rd and short. And he hauls it in. First down and 10. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. And now here's the toss. Taken down at the 21.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Barkevious Mingo wraps up the quarterback. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. From the gun. Fights through contact. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player. When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. The Rams come out with a split backfield. Second down and 10. And he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less. This will be the offense's 12th play of the drive. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Handoff. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
And they're all over it for the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Third and goal at the 5. And now he'll take off. Sacked again. He's been under fire all game.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick. And that's a big sack down near the goal line.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Rams turned the ball over on downs. Heading into the half, this offense was looking for a little momentum boost, I guess, Bill. That's why they went for it. Instead, it jumps up and bites them.
Yeah, your guess is better than mine. You're losing a game. You take a chance and go for it on 4th down. Bad decision that time by the offense.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Let's go. 38. 38. 3.
The wide receiver in motion. Drop back, shotgun formation. Has his target. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Pass is intercepted. Phil, how about this performance by the defense in the first half and adding to all the acclaim with the interception before halftime?
Jim, we knew coming into the game today that they were good, and so far in this first half, they were great. What a performance.
The Egyptians are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
He has the grab. That's his first reception today. And now they're in the hurry-up. The Egyptians are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. 40-yard field goal attempt coming up. And he converts here on the field goal try. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. And the second half is underway. Will we see a miracle comeback right here in this Super Bowl? And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Takes it from the gun. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go.
They'll run it here. And they'll end up losing 4 here.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
On the way, third down. The Rams at the line. Dime package.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. Ball's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series. They're set to punt it away now. Looking for a lane on the return. And a run back of about 5. The Rams talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise, They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Rams all bunched up here as they get set at the line. They're going to get him here for a sack.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
The Egyptians defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Makes the catch inbounds. That's his first reception today.
Corner routes are not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
Let's go.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Incomplete. What a hit that time.
That time, Jim, the timing is perfect. It knocks the ball free. And look, in the NFL, defensive backs, they got to be perfect. Otherwise, that flag is coming out. That hit is so well timed that there's no penalty, and it knocks the football away.
They'll set up now at midfield. The Rams come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Almost intercepted.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Third down and 10. And he's taken down.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Rams not punting. Going to go for it on fourth down.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
Looks like a delay of game. The Rams call on their punting team. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. First down at the 20. Outside now on the toss. Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Let's go. Let's go.
Second and 9. Catch made. He's tackled right at the 24. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
The Egyptians have it at the 24. Makes the reception. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art, and this team is good at it.
First down at the 33. Unable to bring it in.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Coming up, second down.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Let's go.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. Play clock's running down. They'll go shotgun here. Looking across the middle. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him. That football came loose. Incomplete pass. That returner, when he goes to the sideline, I promise you that special teams coach is going to rip him a new one. Hold on to the football, lucky to get it back after that fumble.
The Rams bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
The corner step back out of the gun. Walks to go deep. Intercepted. And that pick should keep their shutout intact. Heading into the fourth quarter, the defense has been brilliant all day long.
They have been brilliant. The offense is absolutely in shambles. You just look down there and say, if the defense left the field, it would take this offense 3 plays to score.
2 tight ends on the field here. First down at the 45. Wide to the left. Brought down right at the 50. We're back, and this game has not been close. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Let's go.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Gets it out for the completion. He's tackled right at the 36. No huddle time.
Get ready.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. It's second down and 3. Ends up picking up 3 yards. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The line of scrimmage is the 33.
Let's go.
First and 10. They're going to run it on the toss. The Egyptians now move the chains. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Get ready.
Out of the shotgun. Scrambling out of the pocket. And now he'll slide.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go.
So first and goal to go. Slashes to the left side. That's a gain of 6.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Second and goal from the 3. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. And with so little time left in this game, that touchdown may have sealed the deal.
It's it. The party is officially over. And what a job. The offense just put an exclamation point on that game. They've been terrific all day long. And
stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Rams offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
Second down and 7. Heaving it down the field, and it's knocked down.
They call that the moment of truth. It's a beautiful throw down the field, but the defensive back, he waits until it's time to make that jump. He defends the pass. What a good job of the defensive back.
Third down and 7. There is a flag out. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
The Rams really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Room to work. The ball is out. 2 minutes remaining in the game. First down at the 37. That is the 5th time he's been brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Rams are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Airing it out. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think,
and he's intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning the game with the defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 33. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody two things. Stay in bounds and put two hands on the football.
The Egyptians snap it at the 36. They run the counter play. Running room. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Well, when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep two hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Toronto has won the Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy is headed north of the border. It's been just a remarkable season, and what a Super Bowl to finish it off.
Hey, you're right, Jim. A remarkable season to do all that hard work, to find a way to win the Super Bowl. You will go home and you will dream about this for the next 5 months.
The brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To realize a dream from the playgrounds, through all the practices, to one day have your hands on the Lombardi Trophy. And now that moment is realized. For the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long from the Super Bowl.